Welcome to AI TV News. Today we're examining a significant political confrontation over California's ambitious goals for electric vehicles and the potential ripple effects across the United States.
At the heart of this issue is California's unique authority, granted under the Federal Clean Air Act, to establish its own, more stringent vehicle emission standards. For decades, this provision has allowed California to combat its severe air pollution challenges, positioning the state as a pioneer in clean vehicle technology. Consequently, 17 other states have chosen to adopt California's more rigorous standards.
California is now advancing its environmental agenda with the Advanced Clean Cars 2 regulations. These rules mandate that by 2035, all new passenger cars, light trucks, and sport utility vehicles sold in the state must be zero-emission vehicles, primarily electric vehicles. However, these measures have faced opposition from some lawmakers in Washington. Republicans in Congress have initiated actions, including utilizing the Congressional Review Act to challenge the Environmental Protection Agency's waiver that permits California to enforce these electric vehicle mandates. Opponents argue that because numerous states follow California's lead, one state is effectively dictating national automotive policy. They voice concerns about potential strains on the electricity grid, the adequacy of charging infrastructure, increased vehicle costs, and over-reliance on foreign nations for essential battery minerals. The core of their argument is that market forces and innovation, not government mandates, should determine technological pathways. Conversely, California Democrats, including Governor Gavin Newsom, contend that these challenges constitute a direct assault on the state's established right to address air pollution and safeguard public health. They emphasize that the Clean Air Act has provided California with this specific flexibility for many years, framing the issue as one of states' rights. Supporters of California's rules also warned that overturning them could impede progress on climate change, prolong dependence on fossil fuels, and jeopardize the growth of green jobs and the public health improvements associated with cleaner air. Over the past year, the House of Representatives has passed legislation aimed at blocking California's regulations and related Environmental Protection Agency standards that promote electric vehicles. For instance, in December 2023, the House voted to overturn an Environmental Protection Agency rule allowing California to require zero-emission heavy-duty trucks. And in September 2023, it passed a bill to prevent the Environmental Protection Agency from granting waivers for California's stringent vehicle emissions rules if other states adopt them. However, such measures have generally encountered stronger resistance in the Senate and would likely face a veto from President Biden, whose administration has expressed support for California's climate initiatives. Should California's authority to set its own stricter standards be curtailed, it would significantly disrupt the state's climate objectives. It would also create substantial uncertainty for automakers who have already committed billions to electric vehicle development in line with these regulations. Furthermore, it could compel other states to abandon their stricter emission rules, leading to market inconsistencies and potentially slowing the nationwide adoption of cleaner vehicle technologies. The debate extends far beyond California's borders. It raises fundamental questions about the balance of power between federal and state governments in setting America's environmental agenda and the optimal pace for transitioning to cleaner transportation. The resolution of this conflict will have lasting implications for automakers,
consumers, and the nation's overall strategy for addressing climate change.
Thank you for joining us on AITV News.